Hello there everyone, and welcome back to Napoleon Total War 3 with this Russian campaign. Last time around we fought the Battle of Milan, and we were able to defeat and take over the entire northern Italian kingdom, and we now control Milan. However, I'm not really in a state to go ahead and continue up here to Switzerland right now to empty their banks. Because I feel that I need to be fully replenished, and also I kinda suspect that there's a French army hiding here, so I don't want to get ambushed. Plus I definitely want to be fully replenished, given that the Swiss got quite a few troops up here, so it's going to be one hell of a battle once we get there. There's a French army down here threatening us as well. And then I've decided, just because I saw how much money I could loot out of Milan, I've decided that, is there another place where I can where the rest of the European community doesn't care if I start looting? Could there be such a place close by with an historic enemy of mine? We're looking to go to war with the Ottomans. So I've already kind of started setting it up a little bit by making sure that we threaten them with attack if they didn't give us money, gave up territory and technology and stuff, and we broke trade agreements, so they're quite unhappy with us. Hopefully we'll be able to go ahead and invade them pretty darn soon. And just before we end turn here, I just want to say also, I was moving my fleet down to try and get into the Mediterranean to be able to actually protect my navy, as we, of course, unfortunately, our navy sunk here due to the French taking them. So hopefully I'll get these guys down here, and also protecting this port right here, because once war with the Ottomans starts, they're gonna definitely block that port, and I'm gonna be losing out on, at this point, about 1/3 of my income. So I make 3,000. I'll lose 1,000 from that. With all of that said, let's go ahead and end turn, see if the enemy go ahead and attack us. I want to see if I can maybe spot a French army here. So we got a few options on what's going down today in this episode. We might be able to move here before war on the Ottomans, but we'll leave that up to whatever fate has in store for us. Let's go ahead and end turn. I am trying to avoid the Spanish fleet. We'll see if I can retreat, and maybe the Spanish fleet will leave us alone. I want to get as intact as possible down to the Mediterranean. And I haven't even got there before the bloody Spaniards get at me. Let's see if I retreat, if they leave me alone. And they don't. We only end up further out in the Atlantic. I guess we'll have our first naval battle then. Cosme Damian Shuruka. We're Vlad Bryansky. Let's take to the waves, gentlemen. I thought we were in the middle of the Atlantic, but we can clearly see what looks like a big island there. Now, kind of given our position, I imagine that this could possibly supposed to be Ireland or something. I'm not entirely sure what landmass that's supposed to be. That was the closest landmass that we could see anyways, so I guess it's supposed to be Ireland. Seems like we spawn really close to each other, if this is the deployment zone of the enemy, and we're right here. That would be good, because the wind is not in our favor. Maybe I should turn the ships actually to face this way to start off with, given that the enemies start that close. I don't think we'll be able to... It's almost like we can fire directly at each other. Let's go ahead and see and start this. Oh, they do start there. We've got the Santa Ana leading, followed by Serpento de Mar, which is the big Spanish ship. And then we've got San Esteban, which is already firing on us from its front guns. And followed up by Santa Teresa. This is a big ship. It's 106 cannons. And loads of Spanish troops on board. 300 crew. And this one's 211. Compared to our fleet, where the biggest ship is these two 80 gun with 211 men. I wonder if we can kind of fire out of our range here and actually hit some of them. Yeah, I definitely saw one hit the mast. But at that range, I imagine that the shot... I'm gonna go around. I'm gonna put myself, or I'm gonna try to put my fleet in such a way that... let's go ahead and look closer now when I release this volley. Some hit here and there. Wait, did I destroy a cannon here? Yes, they've lost a cannon. They have lost a cannon somewhere for this ship. Could be that it lost it in the previous battle. Oh, they're firing... It looked like they were firing... what's it called? The chain shot. I'm going to try and put these smaller ships in between, so that once their big ships fire, they'll fire straight through the smaller ones. Okay, now this one's opening fire, and we're concentrating fire on this smaller one. Oh, we cut a mast! And we killed quite a bit of crew as well. I imagine there were quite a few people up in the masts. Usually, like, the captain likes to climb up in these. That's good, because the small ones are really fast and maneuverable. Without his mast, he's not going to be as fast and maneuverable. And now this one's laying in their shots. So, poor maneuvering here by the Spanish, letting their smallest ships get cut to pieces by some serious cannon fire by the Russian Navy. Very good. Now all my ships, I believe, are firing at the enemy. This one's lost quite a bit of guns as well. Lost a bit of crew. Guns loads. Cannon shot. Oh, one came right at the camera. Given the amount of fire, I wouldn't be surprised if we were able to cut another mast on this ship. They have been firing on this smaller frigate. He's lost a few... Ah, now I'm disappointed. Our guys have the vanilla uniforms. Uniform, but then again, why would you put much effort into the Russian Navy? I don't know if they did. They probably didn't do a lot during this one has lost half of its cannons at this point. And so far their big ships haven't fired at all. Let's not drift away too far. The problem here is, as we continue, we're gonna go into the wind, and then the enemy is gonna get the wind in their back as they come in to attack us. Because right now we're kind of out of range here. Fire! Wonderful volley. Oh, they're sinking? I did not even notice that. Oh, both of them are. No, this one's just... Oh, this one is sinking as well. I thought he was just surrendering. Kind of interesting how they both sank at the same time. Not everyone got the memo though. These two. This guy right here. He wants to stay on board for as long as possible. Standing here in the back looking at the Spanish flag. Oh, he's going down with the ship. Now he's underwater. I was hoping to capture those though, so I was a bit annoyed with that. Let's turn our ships around and let's, instead of getting stuck here in the wind, against the wind, we'll turn around, follow the wind down and meet the enemy there. We've actually been hitting this one a little bit. Spanish Admiral, he's pulling his hair out right now because of his mistakes. Or it was this plan all along. Is that the enemy flagship? I think they weren't at the big one, so I think that Santa Ana is the flagship. So that would be, if we'd slow down here, that would be the commander of this fleet. Anyways, it's probably going to take a while before we get into range and set up to fire at these guys again. So I'll speed through that. And now we're in range here. And what we can achieve is we can focus fire on their admiral. You see this ship quite far away, and he's kind of coming straight towards us here. If you can continue this way, and you can continue this way, and you'll go this way, we can concentrate the fire of 3 of our ships against their admiral. You know what? What if I select chain shot instead? I don't think this one reach with chain shot, but I think these two will. We could demast him and then take control of his ship. Force him to surrender. Oh, front mast is coming off. And down it goes. It's really not going their way, is it? Let's make sure that we keep these within line of fire of my ships. Keep blasting for their sails. There's quite a bit of crew up here. If I were them, I'd probably get down. Oh, we're exchanging musket fire now. They're coming really close here. We'll switch to round shot. They're actually coming in the way of this one now. Let's see if I can turn you around, maybe. Firing round shot. Maybe it might be time to open up with... Oh, he's far away. And he hasn't even raised his sails. Maybe it might be time to switch to canister. Get close, try to board him. Keep up the fire! Well, blast this bastard. Oh, quite a nasty hit there. Now the frigate should be within range to fire. We should definitely be able to outrun him, since his sails are cut. "66 guns against 73. They're on fire! Shit, they might explode. Switch to canister and then pass by. They're on fire. I don't want them to explode and take both our ships with them. Okay, let's actually continue forward here and hit the next ship. The Admiral is not going anywhere, as he's burning. He might very well explode because there's two huge plumes of fire coming up out of the ship. Definitely not having a good time on board of the Admiral ship. And then the frigates laying in fire on them. I want to see if we can get some good canister shots going in. It's kind of hard to maneuver. This one's gonna be even better if we cut his sails, because he's so much bigger. It's gonna be hard for him to maneuver, but we're coming in to face his kind of devastating, his very devastating broadside. Okay, they managed to fix their guns, or fix their ship, stop the flames. They've lost quite a bit of crew. We can see we've used the canister to clean off the front here. There's a lot of broken cannons in this as well. Shots coming in from the frigate. The Admiral was killed by the canister. Oh, he's routing? Why is he routing? He's winning that fight. The Admiral died. The Admiral just died and he's giving up. This bastard is past us now. Right. Switch to round shot. Turn around and come at them. And then the frigate probably should turn away this way instead. Keep blasting this guy. I can't believe this guy decided to rout. Is he trying? He's trying to board us as we're routing. Oh, we just came back. They just came back and delivered just for that 1 second to break them from trying to board us. We came back just to unleash that volley of canister. I don't know how many crew died in that ship due to that. I mean, looking just at the top deck here, there doesn't seem like there's anyone on here. Are they sinking? I thought I heard the bell kept ringing. I can't believe though that my ships are retreating. I can understand this one because he's lost tons of guns. I don't know how he's managed to lose 20 guns on his ship. And the fact that my cowardly Admiral decides to run against theirs when we clearly have the upper hand. And right now it's going to take quite a while for me to get those two ships. Getting in contact with these guys again. However, we will get pretty good wind coming down on these. And given that this guy has been on fire... Oh, my admiral's back. Good. You're gonna have to switch to round shot and move around. While these two... Let's have you set on a course coming that way. And actually you have a course set on coming that way as well. It's gonna take a while before we start firing again. So, let's speed through it. Right, I'm not entirely sure how this happened, but now all my ships are retreating. And it's a close defeat. Not only that, as you can see, the Admiral ship is nowhere to be seen here because he decided to surrender. Even though he was far away from the others. I mean, how was this battle turned around like that? Like, their Admiral died, the ship was on fire, the front mast was gone. I was able to concentrate quite a bit of... I guess it's that... It could be the caliber of that massive ship that just wrecked everything. Once my Admiral surrendered, yeah, the morale of the fleet definitely tanked, and at least we sunk 2 enemy ships, but it looks as though one of our ships was actually captured by the enemy. So it doesn't look as though we're gonna be able to get into the Mediterranean. Great battle. And here we have the result of that battle. 4 ships each. I having more high capacity ships, or more ship of the line, compared to the enemy, which cost them 2 ships. However, they were able to capture our Admiral ship because he decided to surrender. So not that great. Also, my ships took heavy damage from the enemy, losing quite a few guns. 20 on this, 10 on this, quite a few on this as well, and then a lot of crew. We can see the crew loss here. And then this one was actually the one that killed. But I think this might be the one I've lost. The Tvirgin. Or do I have that still? No, I still have that one. Not good. Not good at all. The mines of Moria were burnt by the French army, and they also attacked the Classical University. Ancillary gained, Alexander I, Minister. Happiness. Minister? Let's see. Did he gain a minister then? Metropolitan. 2+ happiness for the lower classes. That should affect my kingdom quite well. And I should gain quite a bit of cash from losing that one ship. And then we have some stuff being built. Right, clearly the naval plan isn't going according to plan, as it were. They captured one of my ships. I don't think we'll be able to take them on. I wonder if I should even continue my route down there. We've lost so many cannons and stuff, capacity on these ships. You know what? I might as well lose the fleet then, just because going back, repairing it, coming back, it's gonna cost so much. So let's just go for broke with this fleet. We can stay next to the... Oh, they had a ship. The little trade ship. That's not gonna stop us. Apparently it is. We'll stay close to the British Navy. Hopefully that... Oh, it's Nelson even. Then we have a sure chance of victory if the enemy attacks. Naval battles take quite a while, so I think we'll end it here. By next time, I'm hoping that we'll have conflict with the Ottomans, or that I have recovered enough that we should be able to cross over the Alps and attack the Swiss. But with that said, I'll say as I always say, hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye.